Now, marketing and branding form a crucial part of any business, big or small, be it locally or be it internationally. And small, micro and medium-sized enterprises don't have the same budgets as their bigger counterparts. Now, to further elaborate on how this and smaller companies particularly can utilize their marketing budgets effectively, we're joined by the owner of Marketing to Be, Jason Herenskog, and the executive of Kozatech, Stephen Lutz, immediately to my left. Thanks for both of you for coming in this morning.
Thank you very much.
I think the point we're trying to make is that even if you're a small entity, you still need to market your business and get it out there. Stephen, what does your business do?
Cindy, we basically focus on workforce automation. Workforce automation in the current economic situation will basically translate into looking at what your company is paying on labor cost, quantifying that labor cost and see how effectively and efficiently you are utilizing your resources.
I just want to say, is this outside the labor obligations, your pay as you earn, your leave, your medical aid and that kind of thing?
Absolutely not at all. It basically integrates the Basic Conditions of Employment Act and basically guides clients through the whole process.
Okay, and Jason, where do you come in?
Basically, I'm there to assist businesses like my client, Stefan Lutz and Kozatech, in basically making sure that they know about their products enough and their service, and obviously about the competitive environment that they play in, and make sure that the message that they're trying to put out there for the product or service is the right message to the right customers, especially in these times now when there's such an economic strain and stress on many companies. The important thing is if you have your message right, you'll differentiate yourself, you'll have your unique selling point, which will actually make you stand out in these economic times to your customers, because they'll see, they'll be looking for the best options, and if you have that right, you get it right.
So then, Jason, how do you then intervene? Where you're Stefan saying that you're losing money because people are not attending work, and of course you're limited by law, you can't just get rid of them.
No,
you need to follow certain procedures.
No, very, very correct, Cindy. First of all, I want to say that South Africa is an exciting country, and I think there's such a lot of opportunity out there for every single individual that is watching, that is here in the studio today, and it's about seizing the opportunities that you and your skills that you have, and seizing opportunities you have in front of you and grabbing them, not waiting for them to come to you. And what I found, I was in the corporate marketing environment, and I found that a lot of small to medium enterprises can't afford marketing managers at the salaries that they give. So I basically started a business where I'm a marketing manager for hire, and I go to businesses like Kozatech, and I give them that kind of marketing manager service for a fraction of the actual cost. And by doing that, I'm also helping my client in getting his product or his service in the right way across to his clients. And by that way, I'm adding value.
But there's huge competition, and I just wanted to get to the value add in terms of marketing. I mean, we're not just necessarily talking about advertising, but it's giving the market the right message that you reflect, but not necessarily over-promising certain things.
No, absolutely. I think what's also very important to note, because a lot of times people are asking what's the differentiating factor, what makes you different, and what are you doing?
It's a very difficult question to answer, though. What makes you different?
And that's why I come into the play.
Spin doctor.
What basically happens at the end of the day is Jason was crucial in helping us focus on our short, medium and long-term goals, and basically help us quantify our goals and basically understand how we want to convey our message better. If we look at the budget speech, when Trevor Mandel spoke about effectiveness and efficiency, one of his core factors was when you're doing your budgeting on expenditure, you also basically need to look at the root cause of waste, streamlining your operation, as well as phasing out old programs. Now, the problem is a lot of companies are still, core focus is on legacy systems, and they're not embracing current technology to basically facilitate newer and easier ways to promote the company's daily operation.
But also the growth of that particular SMME depends on how they market themselves. It's not something, it's no use being in a small corner, nobody knows you exist.
Very true, Cindy. What's scary is that it's been found that businesses that have marketing plans show a 30% increase in sales to the businesses that don't. And what's so exciting about Kozatech, my client, is that they, when I approached them, had a very good idea of marketing already. They simply wanted me there to now obviously basically add the extra value of my experience to the experience that they had. So I must say, it's exciting. It's a good cohesion between us, and just seize the day. In South Africa, it's very exciting.
You still have the account. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for both of you for making time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cindy.
We're speaking to Jason Herenskog from Marketing to Be and Stefan Lutz from Kozatech, talking to us about how small companies can utilize their budgets more effectively, particularly for marketing. For more information, you can go to www.kozatech.co.za. www.m2b.co.za. That's M2B with the numeric 2 .co.za.